If Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. You know?
Stop it!
No one has more faith in the American people than my father. He will be your greatest, your truest, and your most loyal champion.
If you were born into luxury, fame, and fortune, chances are you'd still struggle to be as polished and powerful as Ivanka Trump. As the glamorous first daughter of former US President and real estate tycoon Donald Trump, Ivanka's life reads like a Hollywood script, complete with success, scandal, style, and a dash of tabloid drama. So buckle up as we deep dive into the world of Ivanka Trump, where high fashion meets high stakes, and where a social media selfie can spark more headlines than some politicians' entire careers. Born in a gilded penthouse, raised in the spotlight, Ivanka Marie Trump entered the world on October 30, 1981, probably surrounded by more gold than a Fort Knox vault. As the daughter of Donald Trump and former model Ivanka Trump, she was always destined to make headlines. Growing up in Trump Tower, Ivanka had a childhood full of luxury. Gold-plated elevators, elite parties, and trips on private jets before she was old enough to drive. But all that glitters was not always gold. At age 9, her world tilted when her parents divorced an explosive public scandal involving accusations of infidelity that could have been plucked straight from a daytime soap opera. While their brothers fumed or sulked, Ivanka took on the role of family peacemaker, channeling more diplomacy at age 10 than some career politicians. Brains behind the beauty. Ivanka's polished poise was not just genetic, it was also well-educated. She attended the elite Chapin School before heading to Choate Rosemary Hall boarding school, the same alma mater as JFK. After that, she earned a degree in economics from the University of Pennsylvania, same as her father and brother. No pressure. Despite her business ambitions, Ivanka dabbled in modeling in her youth. With her 5'11" stature and a face tailor-made for Vogue, she graced high-end runways and magazine covers. But unlike most models, Ivanka wasn't just there to strike a pose, she was calculating future market shares in her head. The business brainiac. Armed with a degree and a killer wardrobe, Ivanka dove into the business world like a designer heel into soft carpet. She joined the Trump Organization in 2005 and quickly rose to executive vice president, negotiating billion-dollar real estate deals like it was Monopoly with skyscrapers. One of her most impressive feats? Purchasing the Trump National Doral Miami for just $150 million, a steal for a resort valued at over $1 billion. Move over, Wall Street bros. There's a new negotiator in town, but she did not stop at real estate. In 2007, she launched her own fashion and jewelry brand. From chic handbags to eco-friendly wedding rings, Ivanka's brand became the go-to for ambitious women with expensive taste. By 2013, it was raking in a cool $250 million in revenue. Ivanka's leap to the White House. In 2016, America witnessed a political earthquake. Donald Trump was elected president. Suddenly, Ivanka traded fashion shows for foreign policy. Initially hesitant about politics, she stepped in to support her father's campaign while heavily pregnant with her third child. Jetting across the country in maternity couture, she softened Trump's image and championed policies supporting working women. Once Trump took office, Ivanka officially joined the White House in 2017 as a senior advisor, an unpaid role, though her bank account barely noticed. She focused on initiatives like paid family leave, women's economic empowerment, and job training programs in partnership with corporate giants like Apple and IBM. One of her crown jewels was the Women's Global Development and Prosperity Initiative, a $50 million program aiming to help 50 million women by 2025. That's not just policy, it's legacy-building stuff. The real estate queen. Ivanka's net worth is enough to make even Wall Street hedge fund managers raise an eyebrow. Together with husband Jared Kushner, their fortune exceeds $800 million, built from real estate holdings, investments, and business ventures. They own an estate on Indian Creek Island, also known as Billionaire Bunker in Miami. This $24 million mansion boasts 6 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, and more privacy than Area 51. The island even has its own private police force. Fancy a visit? You'll need a golden ticket and probably a background check. There's also their now-sold Trump Park Avenue penthouse, $16 million, and their former D.C. mansion in Kalorama, once a neighbor to Barack Obama and Jeff Bezos. The lavish life of Ivanka. Ivanka's taste is as refined as her wardrobe. Her car collection includes a rugged Dodge Ram, a sleek GMC Yukon, and a classic 1950s Mercedes 220 SE Ponton worth up to $200,000. Who said moms can't be cool? She's also a modern art enthusiast, with a collection reportedly worth $25 million. Chewing gum paintings and bullet hole silk screens might sound strange, but in the art world, that's just highbrow minimalism. And fashion? Don't even start. Even after closing her fashion label in 2018 to dodge political conflict of interest criticisms, Ivanka remains a style icon. She continues to influence how powerful women dress with elegance, sophistication, and the occasional $5,000 necklace. Scandals, emails, and the art of saying oops. But not all that glitters is Gucci. Ivanka has seen her fair share of controversy. In 2018, she got tangled in an email scandal eerily similar to the one her father grilled Hillary Clinton for. Turns out Ivanka used her personal email for government business hundreds of times. Talk about awkward family dinners. There were also allegations of conflicts of interest, especially when China granted her fashion brand multiple trademarks during trade negotiations. Critics raised eyebrows, and probably a few subpoenas. She was also embroiled in the Trump inaugural fund scandal. Documents revealed that Ivanka helped arrange events at Trump properties allegedly at inflated rates. The Trump organization ended up paying $750,000 to settle a lawsuit. Oops. And let's not forget January 6, 2021. Ivanka tweeted that the Capitol rioters were patriots, then deleted it faster than a bad Instagram filter. The damage was done, and the backlash brutal. Ivanka's great escape. After the political storm, Ivanka quietly exited stage left. Following Donald Trump's presidency, she publicly announced she was done with politics, choosing to focus on her children and life outside the spotlight. Her reasons were deeply personal. In 2022, she lost her mother, Ivanka Trump, and Jared underwent thyroid surgery. Family became her priority. She now lives in luxury on Indian Creek Island, seemingly unbothered by DC drama. Even though her father launched another presidential campaign in 2024, Ivanka made it clear she's not coming back. Well, not officially. She's still close to her dad and may offer quiet advice behind closed doors. But for now, she's more about gardening, surfing, and jiu-jitsu than speeches and scandals. A modern icon. Despite the controversies, Ivanka Trump remains an influential figure. During her White House years, she championed women's rights, global economic development, and family-first policies. Her WGDP initiative alone marked a historic global effort for female empowerment. She's also left her mark on fashion elegant but assertive setting trends for professional women worldwide. And with millions of social media followers, her influence isn't fading anytime soon. Even out of the political limelight, Ivanka continues to support charity initiatives focused on women and education, proving that she's still committed to making a difference just without the press conferences. What's next for Ivanka Trump? The $1 million, or perhaps $800 million question is, will she return to the big stage? Right now, she's living her best life, surfboard in one hand, yoga mat in the other. But with a resume like hers, it's never safe to say never. Whether she reboots her brand, launches a new global initiative, or makes a surprise return to politics, one thing's for sure. Ivanka Trump will continue to fascinate, polarize, and influence. After all, she's not just Donald Trump's daughter. She's Ivanka, a business mogul, fashion icon, political firebrand, mom of three, and an enigma wrapped in couture. And that's a wrap on the fascinating, fabulous, and sometimes fiery life of Ivanka Trump. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the life of America's most glamorous first daughter, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and remember, politics may be temporary, but billion-dollar handbags are forever.